What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. MTG Arena action. We're gonna give Lost Caverns of Ixalan Arena Direct a go here. We've given it a couple of goes. They have not gone well. This is gonna be my last shot. We'll see how we could put this together. I thought I've had a couple of good decks, and it just hasn't really panned out. Here's an interesting one. Osier is pretty cool. Huh, that's an interesting one. Pretty good creature. We have Resplendent Angel here, which is also quite good. If we can get into white, 3/3 flyer, can really pump in some damage. Trumpeting Carnosaur is also quite good. You're paying this for 6, you're discovering 5, and then you can discard a card and throw 3 damage. Very, very good. Get Lost is fantastic. Inti can also be quite good. And one of the decks I was able to build earlier was essentially like an Inti and green dragon deck that I thought was going to perform pretty well. It was my most wins, but didn't quite get there. Let's see what we got here. We got Leap, Miner's Guidewing, playing Vigilance, Landmark. We got the Foundry here. Get Lost, we got a Guardian. Got the Envoy, which is great to sink in some mana. Glorifier could put some counters there, it's pretty good. This guy is quite good. Double Strike when it enters, it explores. So you make that pretty big. We got the Angel. Infantry is pretty solid. We got Gem Guard. Got the Cloud Guard. Our white creatures are pretty solid. We have a Whirlpool here and a Sandwing. So we have just a good flying suite here in white. That's something to consider. Taking a look at the blue, double Roar, Puzzle Door, double Chart a Course. Draw a card, discard a card could be kind of interesting here. We could try to do like a blue-white just tempo deck here with Osier. We got some crewmates, we got Out of Air, so some counter spells, some return, again, some card draw. Didact Echo. Take a look at black. Flail can be pretty good if we want to do the Descend thing. Dead Weight, decent removal spell, nice little card draw. If we have some way to sack this or get additional value, the Drought can be pretty nice. Triple Inquisitor is pretty good. Phantom. Rare Ruin is nice. Take a look at red. Raider, Inti, Aid can be pretty cool. Rock Slide. That's some decent damage. This is at sorcery speed, though. And we have the Carnosaur. It's kind of tough because you could loot really well with Inti and get some good value off of that. Not a ton of removal here in red, so I'm not as thrilled about that. Taking a look at green. Scout's good. The Lantern's pretty cool. Slumber can be kind of interesting. Staggering Size is pretty nice. +3/+3 and Trample. Pretty good. Cash can be pretty good if you're putting more. We have the Final Strike here as well. Scavenger can also be pretty good if we're descending. Reach, Trample. We could put a lot of 1/1 counters on some things. The Mural is really nice in a late game. This can make a whole lot of 4/4s if you have some support for it. This enters, you can pay 2. Target dinosaur you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. So if you're in the dinosaurs thing, this is pretty good. Multicolored cards are pretty good. Got a Surveyor, Spyglass, and some Gnomies. I almost am thinking, as weird as this might sound, a little green-white action. It's either green-white or white, blue, and maybe white blue's gonna be the best. All right, let me take a look and put some things together. See where we land. Be back in a sec. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna land. I think the opportunity here is pretty good. Our best rares are certainly Resplendent Angel and Osier here. It feels like a pretty solid curve. Removal wise, we got a couple of counter spells. We got Whirlpool, we got Get Lost, and then we're putting things back on libraries with double unlucky drop. I might just want to go to one of these is the other thing I was thinking about. We do have Chart a Course to help draw some cards, and then we have Pirate Hat as well, which I think with our flyers is going to mean that hopefully we're able to draw and discard a little bit more often to filter through some of these lands. We're exploring a lot here with multiple scouts. We can take care of Merfolk Cave Diver with that as well. We've got some other good synergies. Getting like Dawn Runner up multiple explorers could be pretty solid. Guidewing lets us explore as well. A couple of these aren't going to be super great, but we will be able to cycle these early and then have some late game bombs. Not bombs, but big creatures rather, with Brian Fang and the Sandwing. So feels like we'll see, I guess. I don't know. This format has confuzzled me. Not confuzzled me. I just haven't played a ton of it. And games have certainly, it's not a very fast format. Games have really kind of stretched on, and it felt like, you know, some things to push it over. Not a ton of really solid removal in the format. It feels like, but Sealed's not always a great, not always a great showcase of that. But this is what I'm talking about here. We're gonna have Guidewing, Pirate Hat. We can make some things go here. So. Gonna get off early. We'll Lily Island on 2. Fortunately, that's not a pirate. Play this. Want to get up to our lands here. Yeah, that's not great. This is gonna be one of the games that we're going to struggle a little bit, probably. Yeah, we're going to need to find an answer for this. That's going to be rough. I guess we could have held up in Whirlpool, but we'll do that this next turn, I guess. If they end up attacking with it. You can put Destruction. I'm about to take a ton of damage. This is what I mean. This is a strategy that certainly I think you can go into here. Artifact or enchantment. Guess if you're really trying to push damage. Yeah, we take some hits here. Okay, well. Exile this. It untaps, which is nice. If I can get Cloud Guard down, we're okay-ish. Maybe we can stabilize here. They can just start pinging me, though. And I am going to have to block. Yep. This is kind of tough because I could Pirate Hat. What I need to do is get Sandwing in. Let's just draw with this. So I'm going to just keep taking what... I have one more turn. Not even. 2. 2. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. I need to get rid of Sunshot Militia. They can draw a discard here, which is pretty good. They could try to force through some damage as well. I need a land. That's my... I need an untapped land for Sandwing. Keeps me alive. 2 damage to any target. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, if they could equip that. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. Sunshot Militia'd. Oh, you equip this for 1? Yeah, I needed to be able to play this. And then I think I'm still dead there because of the Sunfire Torch. None of these are pirates. Yep, good game. Okay. I said it was a slower format, and then we just got totally burned out. We actually had what I thought was a pretty decent draw there. If our life total wasn't so pressured there at the beginning, and I think, I mean, that's the other piece is, again, I don't have a ton. There's just not a ton of removal. We don't have a ton of removal, so I would have needed to... it would not have mattered. I would have needed to kill the militia. We can't let that a Nim stay or whatever it was, because it's just going to keep creating... That's just a sick red-white curve. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. We can scout. I'll keep this. We don't get a turn 1 play, but we get to explore. Seems fine. There's the planes we need. Oh, that sucks. Kind of have to take the Guidewing, or else your Deep Cavern Band can't attack. I mean, they know I have Out of Air, so... Sure. All the lands. All of the lands. Sure. Scry, token. Yeah, Resplendent Angel's pretty good. And I mean, I could play it and then start attacking and pumping with it if they don't have an answer to it. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, now I have a 3/3 double striker. Sure. We'll just hold on the attack for now. I'm just going to let Resplendent Angel here do the work. And if I can get one triggered attack off of this to gain the life, we're in great shape. And they just do not have any good attacks here. I have to imagine some stuff is dying here, but force them to use some spells. Sure. Yeah, it seems like not a great... That doesn't seem like a great exchange. My Sandwing. No! Resplendent Angel is very, very good. Very good. And now we're going to start attacking for 9 in the air. And they don't have any good attack. That'll do. Okay. Well, there's the Resplendent Angel. And our Osier with an unlucky drop. I'm keeping this all day. We got those. Find another blue source here. And get after it. Now, we'll probably wait to... Probably wait to... Yeah, we'll do the envoy here. I'm fine to trade envoys. This is craft with an artifact for a lot. If they have some kind of trick here, that's fine. Oh, that's good. Let's get the Osier up. I'm just going to try to punch in the air here. The other pieces that I can unlucky drop. Throwing... Basically just recycling things to the top of the library. They don't have an answer for Osier. And then I just need to try to get the 6. We can also, out of air, I can get to... I can Island Cycle here. Keep up 2 blue for out of air. Pretty good. Pretty good. Take the damage. I don't have to be too worried about life total. We'll be able to punch in the air for 5. Keep Guidewing back as well. So we got some plays here. Now if they can kill this, that's not great. And I need one more. What is this? Artifacts, creatures you control. It's a 5/5. That's not great. They're not going to appreciate me putting that into nothingness. I just think we do this. And I think I do this. That gets rid of that. It's gonna rebound. Yep. Ooh, that's interesting. So I think the play here... Yeah, I just think we island cycle. Let's play the angel. Let's attack. If they don't have a way to kill this, then yeah. Yep, we're gonna gain an immense amount of life here. I think it makes sense to... Gotta keep adding to the board here. Deadweight was a really good draw for them. I need to find a way to... The nice part here is I can Dawn Runner. There's just no reason I don't attack here. Then we'll explore. Oops. Wrong card. Just keep putting power on the battlefield here. It would make sense to attack straight out with everything here. I'm not not in danger. Have to block the Dawn Runner. Yep. Oh, Pirate's Hat. I think we're good. Splendid Angel and Osier. Pretty good little combo. This is a little slow. Spyglass Siren. Very nice. We're just gonna have to find some of our early drops here. There's a Resplendent Angel. That's a pretty good one to get on the battlefield, I would assume. This is for untapped artifacts, creatures, or lands. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. Let's put a blocker in the way here. I don't particularly like this, but man, that's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. I don't know that there was a better. I'm gonna be able to Guardian. I mean, I'm dead if they have a removal spell for this. I'm pretty well still dead. If they do nothing here, that's a 6/5 Trampler. Yep, good game. Oh my gosh, look at that. I needed to get lost there or something. Yeah, I don't think there's a way in which I can stop the damage. I go like this, I just take too much. Okay. Well, kind of got beat down. This is tough. This is tough. This was, I mean, we had some good spells. We had some good creatures. I thought we had a pretty decent curve. Decent amount of interaction. Not a ton of completely get rid of things. Like Whirlpool there. We had a lot of draws there off of that chart, of course. That could have really helped us. Whirlpool would have been great. Unlucky drop to put that back on top. There was a few. Obviously, the Guardian here is pretty tough to get out when we don't have a lot of early stuff. If we would have been able to like Guide Wing or have Resplendent Angel out, we're able to get this out a turn early, which would have been really helpful. And then, of course, being able to pump this up, attack, lifelink, get the 4/4. There's so much positive there. That first game, same thing. We just kind of got bowled over very quickly, and we're definitely a little bit more of a mid-rangey, not necessarily, definitely kind of a tempo-y control-esque type deck, right? Get flyers in the air, clear it out, ping for damage, and just find some synergy to do that. Didn't quite come together. I thought the deck was pretty good. Out of all of the decks I've had, this one actually felt the best, mostly because we had two very, very good mythic rares in the Angel and the Osier, and some good synergy with some of the blue cards, right? We had a lot of Explore, which was pretty good to help us kind of find and filter through some lands. We can make certain things a little bit bigger too, and had some opportunities to get some benefit from that. And won a couple of games, but didn't quite make it through, and certainly a little upset to not at least be able to get to 3 wins and get part of our entry fee back. The goal here with the new reward structure, certainly try to at least get to 4. That way we're not spending a ton, maybe even making some gems if we can get to 5. But that's where we sit. So took a shot at it, took a few shots at it. Don't think I say that, then I will end up maybe doing some more. We will see. We will see. But we'll wrap it up for this one. If you had some success, let me know down below. Yeah, Lost Caverns is cool, again, but I just didn't play a ton of it. So that's also not helping me in this instance to figure out and how to navigate this this sealed event. But yeah, thanks for watching. Lots more MTG Arena content and openings on the channel coming up here, so stay tuned for that. Appreciate your subscription as we try to get to 1,000 subs, and lots more to come. Thanks for watching. Peace.